This is the new watch from OnePlus, the Watch 2 China version. I know you will say it's not the same OnePlus Watch 2 you know. In fact, the OnePlus Watch 2 global version is called Oppo Watch X in China. I'm not sure about the business behind this. In this video, I just want to share the actual experience of this watch. Now, let's get started. Before we start the video, I would like to introduce our sponsor, SyncWire. This inflator from SyncWire has two built-in 2600 mAh batteries with multiple preset inflation modes and pressure detection. With accessories included in the package, it can be used to conveniently charge your car, bike, basketball, and almost anywhere you need it in your daily life. I tested the performance and it only takes about 3 minutes to fully fill up this e-bike's big tire, and it will automatically stop when the preset air pressure is reached. For a car, of course, no problem at all. It can be done in just a few minutes. On the outside, the inflator comes with 5 buttons, as well as a screen to quickly address the pressure and the pressure units. Surprisingly, it also supports power out, which can be used as a power bank. For a skateboarder like me, I will always keep one inflator in my bag, so if you're interested in this one, click the link down below to know more. The OnePlus Watch 2 comes in a package that has the iconic red color. The package includes an A2C cable and a charging base that supports 5V 2A import and is made by Oppo. The OnePlus Watch 2 China version only comes in 2 colors, black and green, and there's only 1 dial size. We got the green version and we actually purchased the full set of latest greenish OnePlus devices here. Check them out. And if you want to get this whole set of OnePlus devices, you know where you should go. In addition to the green watch band, this green and white circle around the screen is actually a decal that sits there forever. When using certain dials, the screen shows a very nice sense of unity. This is a very smart design. But as you can also see, the design comes with some limitations. When you switch to a dial that has some less harmonious colors, the whole screen looks less beautiful. And you cannot scratch it off as the pattern is inside of the glass. So when you try to decide between the green and black variant, don't choose wrong. Anyway, there are still a lot of very nice looking green dials to choose from with the customizable colors and data to show on it. Also, because it is a round watch, it goes perfect with some pointer dials. The case diameter is 47mm. As a reference, my wrist width is 160mm. I feel good having it on. OnePlus says it is suitable for people with 140mm to 210mm wrist width, but I think it's more suitable for users with larger wrists. Compared to the Apple Watch, this watch is slightly thicker and has a metal case, so it looks more like a traditional mechanical watch. I personally like it a lot. This kind of a chunky watch is more suitable for a tough guy like me. There are 2 buttons on the right side. The top one is for navigation and it is used for quick access to the apps and going back to the dial. The other one is a dedicated sports button. One press will take you to the sports mode. Both buttons can only be pressed but cannot be rotated. OnePlus Watch 2 has 2 SoCs and 2 modes to choose from. One of them is Smart Mode. In this mode, the watch will utilize the high-performance Qualcomm W5 chip. It can release the full potential of this watch. And the most important thing is that it can also use eSIM and third-party apps. You can even play Genshin Impact and WeChat on this 1.43-inch screen, almost like a little smartphone. So this watch can be used without your phone, which is good news for users that exercise a lot. I tried some apps. I can use this little guy to reply messages. I can also use Alipay to make payment. I think the most surprising thing is that it's great in using the map. It can display the full map. The dual frequency GPS support also makes the map accurate enough. There's also a speaker. I tried it and it worked better than I thought. I was a little disappointed that the phone only runs the 32-bit programs. The power saver mode is nothing new. Just like most watches, it can be used for message alerts, exercise, and health data recording. To test the watch's performance, I used it while swimming with this rival, the Huawei Watch GT Runner, a watch made for regular exercise. I first set up the pool size and wore one watch on each hand. Both share the same performance in terms of heart rate, which is very accurate. The other data on the OnePlus Watch may not be as accurate as Huawei's. I swam 80 laps, 2 kilometers, but OnePlus gave an inaccurate info. But the deviation is not that big, and in general, it's enough for a daily use watch. As we said earlier, the OnePlus Watch 2 has a little 1.43-inch AMOLED screen. It has a 326 ppi and a refresh rate of 60Hz. It has good clarity and is currently in the top tier of watches. In terms of brightness, it has an auto brightness adjustment, maximum 1000 nits. It's summer now and it performs very well in the sun and noon. My only complaint is that it doesn't have a sapphire glass on top. That fake OnePlus Watch 2 has it. This watch has a 500 mAh battery, and like I said earlier, it has two modes. Most of the time it is set to smart mode. I have WeChat running on the watch, exercise monitoring, heart rate, blood oxygen, and sleep monitoring are all running. After 2 days of use, the battery was still at 46%. In power saver mode, it lasted about 12 days. Alright, this is the OnePlus Watch 2 China version review. It has a very traditional watch appearance and good playability. eSIM support and third-party apps may be the reason why so many people choose it. And it might be better than a fake OnePlus Watch 2 out there. So if you want to buy this watch, head to Geek Wheels for it. And if you're interested in this air inflator we mentioned, just search SyncWire Portable Air Inflator on Amazon. This is Will Fungus from China. See you next time.